BRICS dropping the dollar values. The BRICS will be stuck operating by the rules of the U.S. world economy for the foreseeable future. There is simply no other currency out there that can replace the U.S. dollar as the number one choice for international financial transactions. China has dreams of promoting its own currency, the yuan, as an alternative, and has made some progress. But the yuan can't truly rival the dollar until China undertakes some fundamental financial reforms, liberalizing the trade of the yuan and capital flows in and out of the country. That's far off. And until then, China's massive reserve of dollars forces it to continually invest in dollar assets. Even as Beijing bickers with the U.S. over cyberspace and regional territorial disputes, it has been loading up on U.S. Treasury securities, buying at the fastest pace on record so far this year. Still, the steps taken during this latest BRICS summit point to what may be the future of the global economy. Though their initiatives may be small and tentative now, they signal an intent to remake the global financial system in their own interest as they continue to grow in economic power. Perhaps one day it'll be the U.S. that does the complaining. The currency, in its simplest economic sense, is a measure of a country's economic vitality. Developing nations like China, Brazil, and India are sure to grow at higher rates than the developed world, resulting in a proportionate strengthening of their currencies. The emergence of the BRICS will result in increased trade between those parties, trade and financing that will be transacted in currencies alternative to the dollar. However, this will not eliminate the strong demand for the U.S. dollar or its supremacy as the world's top unit of exchange. The reason, aside from the benefits of U.S. assets mentioned earlier, is that investments do not exist in a vacuum. Government bonds, for example U.S. Treasuries or Greece government bonds, are tied to the fortunes of that government and the institutions that underpin it. Foreign investors clearly have more faith in the Federal Reserve than, say, the Bank of Greece or the Central Bank of the Republic of China. Or maybe it's just simpler, more liquid, and transparent to transact through U.S. dollars and invest in U.S. assets. Reform and change on the international playing field is in full swing with the introduction of the AIIB and the NDB. However, don't let this fool you into thinking that in the foreseeable future, the demand for and supremacy of the U.S. dollar will be significantly diminished.